So, I've been told by some people that you need at least $200 if you want to start playing on Hitbox, and that simply is not true. I've done my research and was able to create one for far cheaper than that. How did I manage? Well, first, let's get the vital parts. To create a basic functioning hitbox, you will need a PCB, a USB cable, PCB feet for mounting, a wiring harness for your buttons, a hitbox conversion harness, 14 24mm buttons, one 30mm button, and a case. Now, let's head to focusattack.com so that we can begin acquiring our parts. The cool thing about Focus Attack is that they provide discounts on some items if you buy them in groups. When we get a Brook PCB like this one, the USB cable and 20-pin harness come with a discount. Alright, we will now add the items to our cart, and the subtotal will be $65. Next, you get your buttons. Full disclosure, I already bought everything in advance, I'm just showing you the process here. And there are $98.95 before shipping and taxes. And now for the tricky part. We get our case from AliExpress. Now, you will have to wait a while for Chinese shipping, but trust me, for $20.99 it's totally worth it. This case does not have holes for the start, share, and PlayStation buttons, however, so next we need to get a drill. I'm pretty sure any drill will work, but this is the one I got. And of course, you need the 24mm hole saw for the drill. Safety was also a concern, of course, so I bought some goggles and a mask. Excessive? Maybe, but I didn't want to risk any injuries. And now we wait for shipping. Finally, our items have arrived. I had to drill some holes in the case to get it working. I've never drilled anything before, and as you can see my holes are a bit off center, but they should get the job done anyway. Here's the top panel. This is where you would insert your buttons. This process will take a second, so let's just skip over some of this. I'm just showing you the buttons that I purchased. After they're all in, it will look like this. Then we insert the wiring harness into the PCB. This part is simple. You just follow the wiring guide from Focus Attack and everything just snaps into place. And there, we're all wired up. Now let's mount the PCB. I'll be putting it on the bottom of the acrylic panel. There's actually not enough space on the bottom of the case for this to work out right. And now that everything is screwed in, it should work just fine. Time to fire up the PS4. Since I'm using a Brook PCB, it will work here without the need of any converters. I just press the PlayStation button and I can begin playing. The Brook PCB is not known for lagging, so it's just as good as having a stock controller. And there, it works perfectly. As you can see from the window in the bottom right corner, these are my inputs in real time. I'm executing my character's combo with ease and precision. No drops or failed inputs. I'm just mashing as a force of habit. So yes, if you're low on cash or don't care about the bells and whistles of a pre-built hitbox, I can totally recommend the Poverty Box. Alright, we forgot to look over our grand total. If we add together the $98.95 for the high quality parts and the $29.99 for the Chinese case, we get a grand total of $119.94. Including the shipping and taxes that I paid personally, we get a grand total of $130. Even if you include the drill and safety equipment, the final expenses are only around $170. For reference, a stock hitbox is $220 with shipping if you were in the US. Wow, we sure saved a lot of money, huh? Still think that you need $200 for a hitbox? Well, I'm not too sure about that.